You're watching Burning Hot Topics. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button to share these videos on your social media platforms. And this story here is coming out of Texas, in which you have a man who got 70 years in prison for spitting on police officers. Unfreaking believable. You don't even have white supremacists that don't get time like this. Now, mind you, we had white supremacists that stormed the Capitol, pissing, shitting everywhere, beating no police officers or whatever like that with whatever they can get their hands on, whether it be a nightstick, a flagpole, their own pepper spray, whatever. They didn't get 70 years. But let's just get into this article here. Coming out of Lubbock, Texas. The website is called everythinglubbock.com, in which you have an individual by the name of Larry Pearson, 36 years old. He was sentenced to 70 years in prison after he was found guilty on 2 counts of harassing of a public servant for spitting at Lubbock police officers. The prosecutor said, "You're not going to get 7 years for something like this when you've never been in trouble before." Now, the prosecutor told everythinglubbock.com that Pearson was arrested on or about May of 2022 for domestic violence after a victim flagged down an officer on the 200 block of Zenith Avenue. The victim told police that Pearson hit her several times and that he had a gun. Gorman, that's the prosecutor, said that the firearm turned out to be an airsoft gun. The police report at the time stated that the victim had multiple visible injuries on her face. Uh, Pearson was taken into custody, and he was upset that the victim was not arrested. Now, Pearson started kicking the doors in the police officer's vehicle when the officers told him to stop. Pearson allegedly spit at the police officers, and Pearson kept spitting at them after he arrived at the Lubbock County Detention Center. Now, during closing arguments of the sentencing phase of the trial, Gorman asked if the jury to consider a number that would quote unquote send a message to Pearson and society. Gorman told EverythingLubbock.com that Pearson had prior convictions of aggravated robbery and continuous family violence, and due to those convictions, the minimum sentence Pearson could have received would have been 25 years. But my thing is this: if you already got convicted for it, if you already did time for it, then why are we bringing up those crimes? These crimes had nothing to do with this specific incident. So why are we bringing that up? So we have to send a message. See, the problem with sending a message is this type of messaging gets aimed and directed towards black folks. But if you have the complexion for the protection, you will not get the same message. You're probably going to get community service, probably like $300 community service, and probably some anger management training and some other stuff. You're not going to get 70 years in prison. This is excessive, very excessive. 70 years in prison just for spitting on police officers. We have white supremacists out here who ransacked the Capitol, pissing and shitting everywhere, assaulting police officers with nightsticks and flagpoles and and other forms of weaponry. Hell, they use their hands for all we know, right? They bashed one police officer upside the head with a fire extinguisher. None of those guys getting 70 years in the bean. So This guy should not have gotten jail time over that. Now, for the other charge or whatever like that, maybe. But this does not constitute 70 years in freaking prison. Now, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. And we all know why he got 70 years in the bleed, because he's black. That's why he got that kind of prison. Look, we've seen outrageous sentences that black folks get. Like, I remember one case where a guy got 12 years in prison over a dime bag. A dime bag! You had another guy got an outlandish prison sentence for having a suspended driver's license. I forgot that I think he got like life in prison for having a suspended driver's license. Now, these judges need straight up, man, because that's bullshit. But you guys let me know what y'all think. This Burning Hot Topics. Peace.